Hi guys, today what we're doing is we're continuing on with statistics and we're reviewing statistics still. So what we're going to look at today is dot plots. So a dot plot is a simple display where each score is represented by a dot. So over here you can see an example of a dot plot, and so every score is represented by one of these dots as shown. So the mode is easy to identify as the highest column of dots. The highest and the lowest scores help to determine the range. A clear impression of the spread of the score is given, and any outliers are easily identified. So for this exact same diagram, what we are going to do is we're going to use the dot plot to find the range, the mode, the 5-number summary, and then the interquartile range. So for part A, we want to calculate our range. So our range is our highest score minus our lowest score. So we have highest score minus our lowest score. And so our highest score here is 6. And our lowest score here is 1, okay? So our highest score would be this dot here, and our lowest score would be this dot here. So we'll go, our range equals 6 minus 1, which equals 5. For part B, our mode is our most common score. So it's our column of dots that is the highest. So that would be outcome number 4. So our mode equals our most common, which equals 4. Now for part C, we want to find our 5-number summary. Now our 5-number summary, just to recap, is our minimum score, our Q1, our median, our Q3, and our maximum scores. So our minimum score is our lowest outcome, which is this dot here. So that is worth 1. Our maximum score is our highest dot, which is 6. Then what we need to find is our median. So how we calculate our median is we'll cross out our first dot and our last dot. So our first dot is our first dot in the column. Our last dot is the last dot on the last column. So then our second last, third last. So see how I went up to the top dot, and now to find my fourth, it is down back here. 4th last, 5th last, 6th last, 7th last, 8th, back up to the top, 8th last, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 15. So we have a total of 30 dots there. So that means that our Q2, or our median, is going to be at our outcome 4. I'm just going to rub that off, except for where that line is. Okay, so now we want to find our Q1 and our quartile 1 and our quartile 3. So our Q1 is half the first lots of scores. We won't use that. So we're going to cross out again. So we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. So our Q1 will be at 3. And then our Q4, we'll do blue. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So it's going to be in between 4 and 5. So it will be 4.5. Like so. So yeah, remember that your median is your middle score, your Q1 is the middle of your first half of your scores, and your Q3 is the middle of your second half of scores. Remember to cross off your first and then your last. And so you go from the bottom is your first and the top is your last. Now for part D, we want to find the interquartile range. So our interquartile range is quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So Q3 was 4.5 minus our Q1 of 3. So 4.5 minus 3 leaves us with an interquartile range of 1.5. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to write use the weather forecast in degrees in Newcastle for the month of October 2021 below, and we're going to display this data in a dot plot. So what we want to do is we want to draw a nice big number line, like so, using a straight line. And then we want to work out what our lowest score here is. So our lowest score is going to be 19, I think. Yep. And our highest score is 28. Don't think I saw any 30s or 29. So what we're going to do is we're going to evenly try and evenly space along our dot plot from 18, or no, we can just go from 19 to 28. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I didn't need the whole line, I think, and I'll just write those numbers on there. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is our temperature. We should always label our dot plot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and do our dots. So our first dot here is at 23. So I'm going to do a dot at 23. Then we have 24. Then we have 27. Then we have 28. Then we have 23. Then we have 22. And we want all of our dots to sort of be in line for the first ones. 25, 19, 26, 25, 21, 22, 20, 20, 21, 21, 23, 24, 22, 26, 26, hang on, 26, 26, and then there's another 26, then there's another 26, another 26, another 26, oh, my dots have gotten a bit crazy, another 26, and another 26. I might just rejig those dots a little bit. So there should have been, let me just check how many 26s I meant to have there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, and then we have 21, 21, 22, and 24. Alrighty, so as you can see, we have done our dot plot like so. You do want the dots to be evenly spaced. So this isn't the best representation, but yeah, you want them to be evenly spaced along here. It's a lot easier when you're drawing on lined paper. We then want to find the range. So the range is our highest score minus our lowest score, so it will be 28 minus 19. So 28 minus 19 is 9. And then our mode is our most common temperature, and our most common temperature was 26 degrees.